like the brother was going into, you know, it took a lot to get to this point that we're at. A lot of transactions had to occur throughout history to get to where we are. And like I was saying to the brother behind the camera earlier, really you got to understand what's going on too in the world is Esau is setting up. Matter of fact, you can hold that. Yeah, read that in Genesis. You got it in Genesis 20. Is it 27? Is it 27, the blessing of Esau?
It is 27 and verse like 33.
Yeah.
Or 32. Okay.
38. Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, oh my father.
Yeah, so what's happening in the world, see, even Esau's society is broken up into what? 3 city-states, as the scriptures speak about, right? You got the financial side, you got the military side, and you have the religious side. And it's easy to get caught up in the carnality of everything in the society. So you're gonna focus in on what's the money doing. You're gonna focus in on what the military's doing, wars, this, that, and the third, recessions and all this extra stuff, right? But the most important part of it all is the spiritual aspect of it all. And what are we witnessing on the earth? He's so going into what the brother was saying about the remnant, man. The remnant of Esau know what time it is, and the remnant of Jacob know what time it is. This is all about a fight over a birthright that our forefather Jacob rightfully took from you. Read that again in Hebrews. Hold that and we'll go back to Hebrews 12.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat.
See, even these low-level Edomites that are around the world protesting about their birth control and abortion and shit, they don't even understand that all of this, their elite are causing all of this. It's all part of a storyline. It's all part of a deceptive measure. The scriptures call Esau that old serpent, the devil, right? So what is he trying to do now? Why is it now all of a sudden abortions are being banned? The next thing is same-sex marriage is going to go. They're saying that they might ban same-sex marriages. They're saying they might. Hell, I was saying my rib, I wouldn't be surprised Esau might go back to calling us 3/5 of a human. I hope people get this on camera, man. I hope the supreme government start telling you niggas that you're 3/5 of a human being, man. They're gonna take away, like abortion is the first step of it, man. All right, but it all goes back to, this is all part of a bigger storyline, man. All right, go back to Genesis.
All right, this is Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Yeah.
Bless me, even me also.
See these regular Edomites, the stupid ones of our nation. See, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. The brother was going into those that got the information. Well, there's a major portion of people that don't got it. And they're out here thinking that this shit is about oppressing women. Man, don't nobody give a fuck about women, man. Like, the sooner that you women get it in your head that truly indeed you're just here. What's gamers called it? NPCs? Non-playable characters? Most of you women are just NPCs. When you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you just see a character just walking down the street, that's the importance of you women, man.
You know, that movie Free Guy shows that. I don't know if you ever seen it.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's with Ryan Reynolds. It's a good movie. It's on
I've seen it. I haven't watched it. I know what you're talking about.
Because he's a, what's it, what'd you say?
NPC?
He's an NPC.
Oh, see?
That wants to...
But once more.
Once more.
I gotta watch that, yeah.
Bro, it's good.
See? That they get it in their head, the better off that they be. Right? Modern women think more highly of themselves than what they truly are. They're not important. Women have only been important. That the scriptures say what? Matter of fact, hold that. I know I got you holding. No matter of fact, you go get it. Go to Jeremiah 31 and 22. A new thing on the earth. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Hey, this is a new thing. It's new. And the only reason that men give this much shit about women is because Esau, the devil, our false accuser brother, that old serpent, has created a world where They put the pussy on a pedestal. All right? So women, being the devils that they are, and like the saying goes, you treat a woman like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. So these women believe that their value is more than what it actually is. It's all deception by Esau and the elite. Because these regular ass Edomite men, they get less pussy than a lame nigga. A creme de la creme Edomite gets way less pussy than a lame ass Israelite. Elon, Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos worth trillions of dollars, and an Israelite, Leonardo DiCaprio, could have took his bitch. And I'm not promoting adultery in any way, shape, or form. I'm speaking to the very fact of the spirit of what's going on in this world, man. It'd be a pool boy coming to the house and slaying down a billionaire's woman.
Hey, I watched the Johnny Depp trial.
Oh, come on now.
And everything, you know, in court, everything was brought out.
Yeah.
And Amber Heard was cheating on Johnny Depp with Elon Musk. But they brought up the texts that Amber Heard was sending Elon, shitting on that dude.
See?
She was calling him all types of names, and he was like, was there anything else I can do for you?
See?
Just shitting on him. He's still trying to help her out. I'm like, you a hoe, bro.
I think she was trying to help out. She was cursing out Johnny. She was cursing out Elon to Johnny.
She was cursing out Elon Musk, like calling Elon Musk names. She was talking to Elon, texting him like,
there's no respect.
You ain't shit, you ain't this.
Yeah.
Mr. Billionaire, richest man on earth, getting shit on by some bitch who just got a little role in Aquaman.
Because they're in gross darkness by the works of their elite family members. All right? Keep going with that in Jeremiah 31 and 22.
Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Yeah, this is all within the last 40, 50 years, man. I wouldn't even say 100 years. This is all new. All of this bravado, all of this head in the air, nose up in the air, thinking that your shit don't stink. This is all new, man. And that's why it's going away as fast as it came. See, homosexual marriages, that's only been on the law legally for 7 years now. 7 years. And that shit's coming to an end. But why? This is where I want to go into. But why? Because it's all been propaganda used by Esau to achieve something. He doesn't need you women anymore to achieve it. He don't, hey, abortions. Esau don't need your little baby hearts and your little baby legs. You're about to start killing people in the streets. He's ready to bring these numbers down. He's not concerned with, oh, well, you know, we can take the heart and we can do this. We get this amount of money out of a baby brain. That shit is over with. That was all for a time, man. Next phase. On to the next thing. All right? You can drop that in Hebrews and go to Revelation 12. And 10. What does it say? You can start at 7.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 7. And there was a war in heaven, and Michael and his angels.
See, like we were saying, we read in Genesis the 27th chapter. Why is there going to be a war in heaven with who? Esau and the angelic force, which is behind Yahweh's shot. Because it goes back to the blessings. This all goes back to the spiritual blessings. This devil, man, I remember the apostles were saying this years ago when I first came in. This devil about to start blaming us for everything, man. Because this is where he's trying to, you got to remember, Esau wants that birthright back. To hell with these regular, everyday white people that you see every day that don't give a damn about shit. We talking about the elite. The elite of Esau know if we don't get this birthright back, we going into straight captivity. That's why it says in the same chapter, what? That the devil shall come down with great wrath, knowing but he has only but a short time. This devil know what time it is. All right, keep going, brother.
And the dragon fought with his angels.
Yeah, the dragon fought with his angels. So this is the angelic army of Jacob versus the artificial angelic army of Esau. Why? Like you get what I'm trying to say. This is what this fight is so serious. It's going to go above us because it goes back to the fact that these devils lost their birthright. And I don't care if you try to take away all these things and you're trying to make abortion now a black woman thing. What was the other thing a few years ago? The pandemic. Oh, the pandemic, we got to make sure people of color get it. This, that, and the third. All your rhetoric is going to still backfire in your face, man. All right? You got something?
I just wanted to make a point
yes,
real
sir.
quick. The scriptures show you a macro view.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you the big picture. You know, and all the rest of these people out here are living in the little micro.
It seems.
Yeah. And we're lucky to know that macro.
We're conscious players in a game. Like if this is Grand Theft Auto, we're like Franklin, we're like Trevor, you know what I'm saying? CJ, you know what I mean? We're like these characters. These people out here, like I said, these are just you're on a mission and they're just, I guess I'm going this way.
Yeah, they get into their own exodus and shit.
Yeah, these people are. I genuinely believe that most of the people these people aren't even real, man. I don't even believe they exist. I believe it's just a refreshing of the screen, and it just like it be people that you just see at that moment, and them niggas don't exist, man. It just be filling the blanks, man. All right, programs. All right, keep going with that.
It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven.
Oh, so Esau, you think that you're going to create this narrative, taking away all of these demonic laws that you've created and tempted the people, right? You've made it where homosexuality is so in that people are growing up, 8, 9, 10-year-olds are talking about, I believe I'm gay and this, that, and the third. That shit wasn't like that when I was a child. You might have knew 1 or 2 fruity niggas in your classroom. He was like,
that got picked on.
yeah, he just fruity. He just be with the girls. It just be him.
Got bullied.
Yeah, or he got left the fuck alone. Either bullied or left alone. But again, he's trying to use all of these things. Gay marriage. What else is gonna be up in the air now? Oh, this abortion shit. Hey man, Thawadi, how about Shimmy? I was shot for just even giving us a break with this shit, man. Because you know what these people's ability to go get abortions and all this extra shit does? It leads to everything else that's wicked. It leads to it leads to adultery. Yeah. See, these women, they're not just mad at their right being taken away. They're mad at, okay, if abortions go away, that means you might not be able to sleep around like how you once was. See, all of this is new in the last 50, 60 years, man. Women weren't sleeping around because you would have a blemish on your record, like, oh, you're dealing with this man and that man. This was all shameful acts, and on top of it, oh, you can't condoms. You know better than me. Y'all brothers for sure know better than me. Condom use is only but maybe 30 years old. They wasn't using condoms in the 80s. Condom use is a new thing in the earth. This all goes back to the ability to give women the right to fuck around, man. That's what it's all about. But why? Because Esau wants to paint us as we're the grinding ones. We're the wicked ones. We're the ones that need to be judged by the Lord. Listen, man, you did this, man. We're a holy people. You created a world, a debaucherous world, and then you're going to try to throw your hands up like, it wasn't me, Lord. That's why man, Esau's a bitch, man. He's a bitch. Esau is a real faggot. Matter of fact, go to Deuteronomy, what is that, Deuteronomy 18? His vine is at Sodom. Bear with me one second, I'm looking it up for you. Deuteronomy 32 and 32, get that. This guy's a real bitch. And then you got Israelites out here that know the truth and are coming to the defense of Esau. Like when you really think about these, you went through bloodline, right? If we would have kept going through the bloodline as we did, going to Genesis the 25th, 26th, and 27th chapter, you didn't realize that us and Esau, hey man, we're brothers. Like we're brothers. We came out of the same womb. Although the Lord said, what? 2 nations are within your womb.
Separated. But
nevertheless, that's our brother. These niggas have done every step along the way. They've done some bitch ass shit to show us that they don't rock with us and that they are against us. And this last test is gonna show us. When they start blaming niggas for homosexuality, when they start blaming niggas for abortions, start blaming niggas for adultery, they gonna blame all the wickedness on the earth on these people to give themselves a chance to say, Lord, you should have gave us the birthright. That's what's happening. Because like you gotta look at it. Why is now all of a sudden they wanna take away this shit? Why now?
Population.
Man, nah, fuck all that population shit. As part of it, that's on a lower, but the grand scheme of it all is because it's time to clean up. They know they got a short time. It's like how we've been saying. When your parents been out of the house all day, man, by the time I get home, right, this house better be cleaned up, right? The average nigga your mother could have told you to clean this house up at 7 in the morning. You know she's not gonna get home till 6. Don't no nigga just, all right, let me go ahead and clean this shit up so it's clean by that time. I don't gotta worry about it. The average person waits until the last minute. Procrastination. And Esau is no different. Okay? Keep going with that, bro. Matter of fact, it's like read that in Deuteronomy 32. You can start at 31, yep.
Deuteronomy 32 and verse 31. For their rock is not as our rock, even our enemies themselves being judges. Verse 32, for their vine is of the vine of Sodom.
Yeah, Esau is a natural born mogul. That's why the idea of these Edomite women, you're taking away our abortion rights. You white people, man. Y'all brothers tell me, have you seen in amongst all of these abortion protests, have you seen one beautiful woman? Watch the skit. Watch the clips every time you see all these women gathering to protest. And just survey the videos. It's all ugly, undesirable women. It's fat, undesirable, hairy underarms, weird hair colors.
Weird rainbows.
You don't want them. So this is all a mental case in their head. They're mad about some shit that's not even happening. You got women out here that are mad about abortions, and nobody's fucking you.
Yeah, right.
No man wants you.
Yeah.
Nobody wants you. What is your problem? You're just making a scene, man. Because women, the biggest thing that women want above all things is attention.
Yep.
And when they don't get it, they go crazy. And I remember the bishop said this years ago. You got a lot of women out here, their main problems is they don't have a man and they ain't getting consistent ride. And it's showing itself. All right? Any more to that?
God. And of the fields of Gomorrah.
By the fields of Gomorrah. You're a bunch of sodomites. That's why your elite had to cut off the abortion train, because you all are popping. The men are with the men and the women with the women. There's no children coming out of this place. Which goes back to Exodus, showing you that Esau, you're the modern day pharaohs. But Exodus, what is that? Exodus, the first chapter, where it says that the Israelite children were born at a faster rate, and they were more mightily and livelier.
Oh yeah, I said multiplying. Yeah.
Yeah, we multiply. As the same thing that we did then is the same thing we're doing now. Like the hell again. The women of our nation that want to be caught in this, I want to kill my baby. I want to kill my... Man, to hell with those women, man. Look at our nation. Like, really look at our nation. That's 12 types of women scattered around the earth. You think we really give a fuck about a small group of women that think it's their God-given right to kill their babies? All they're doing, we've been saying this for weeks, is the Lord is showing us through actions of the people who could possibly be part of this number and who's absolutely not. Because there's too many people on the earth and there's too much wickedness to be like, you just sit back. We just got to sit back on our side of the board and watch.
Yeah.
Just sit back and watch. Because it's all manifesting and it's showing itself. Watch if they take this gay shit away, man. You're going to see niggas out of the woodworks.
Rioting.
It's my God-given right to stick my rod in another man's rectum. Gonna be standing there with a sign. I like the fluoride. Hey, what the fuck is going on with this? You can only imagine how the Lord and the angels are looking at this shit. It's an easy way. Your brother brought it out earlier. Matter of fact, go to Isaiah 5 and 20 again.
Yeah.
The Lord is literally making people, you're gonna stand on your judgment, man. Either you with it or you against it. And a lot of people are showing they with the wicked shit, man. I'm with this shit. The women, fuck, that women are on some anti-being woman shit. I ain't being no woman. I don't want no children. Remember, I think we were talking about that. A woman that's in her mind right now confessing the fact that she don't want to have children is a woman that's telling you, I don't want to be saved. Scripture say a woman shall be saved through childbearing. So when a woman is like, nah, F that, I don't want to have kids, that's a woman you know that might be part of that inclusive group, the 2/3, man. All right? You got to do an Isaiah, go ahead with it.
Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
And that's what the world is doing right now. And the world is putting a lot of darkness for light. And they're proclaiming it see, it used to be a time again when they were passing all these different laws back in the day of like homosexuality being legal or whatever the case may be. It was quiet. See, it used to be a time where the red devils were the ones that had the most to say. Hey man, fuck them niggers. The niggas can go back to they go to fucking Oprah or one of these shows and they be like, hey, let me say something, Oprah. They had a mic, they lean from the aisle and be like, hey, fuck you niggers. Okay? You niggers stink. And then white people be in the crowd.
I like them old Johnny Hughes.
Them old Johnny Hughes. It'd be a crack again to the aisle. Excuse me. Hey, yeah, excuse me. Hey, I want to say fuck you niggas. And you niggas ain't shit. And yeah, you should go back to Africa. And then now look at it now. Them devils are quiet. Who the loudmouthers? These liberals, man. Mm-hmm. And they gonna show their fucking teeth, man.
Yeah, you see what they did with the Capitol? They was showing their teeth, so to speak. You know, when it comes to those liberals, yep.
And that was a cakewalk, man.
Yeah.
The January 6th with the committee. Mm-hmm. Watch what these liberals are gonna start doing. They start taking their rights, so-called rights away, man.
They're taking Trump to court for that, man.
And again,
but that's gonna rile up.
It's gonna rouse up the other side, right? You gotta keep going with that. Yes, sir.
That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
That's what they're doing, man. Go on social media right now. It's all a bunch of women. I've only seen white women.
Me too.
I'm keeping 110 with y'all brothers on social media. I have only seen Edomite or so-called white women speak in favor of this decision. Go on social media. I have yet to see a nigga woman be like,
Well,
I'm so glad they banned abortions. Yay for the black family. Yay. The black woman is in heat. The black woman is big mad. Man, fuck that shit. I want to kill my baby. And if your nigga is not with it, yo, you need to leave him.
Shy?
But that's what the scriptures say. Woe unto you that call good evil and evil good. The Lord is putting everybody, the bishop was going into this a few weeks ago. The Lord is putting everybody in situations through your judgment on how you feel about things. See, right now, the scriptures say what? Every idle word, they should give an account thereof. So right now, you got people, they might not be like us, that proclaim our stances on judgment, right? Some people in their head. Just how many people y'all think got marked the last few days off of the strength of just, man, that's fucked up, they banning abortions.
Well, hey,
Just that thought.
if I can say it, man, you hear it. Like, I was at work and I heard two nigga women talking about like, well, I really don't give a damn about it. I already got too many kids, so I really feel. I was like, you're already getting marked. It's already, people have these little vain opinions, not knowing the Heavenly Father through the angels is, all right, well, you
Check.
stay about that. Stay
Oh yeah,
by that.
oh,
Stay
you're mad at abortions being taken? Okay.
because everything is on the record.
Yep.
My manager was talking.
I'm telling everybody, because right now this is a hot subject matter.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, buddy.
Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you nay, but rather division.
Ooh, straight division. And where does the division come from? The division comes from that line being, like they were saying back in the day, what? Hey, there's a line in the sand. Which part of that line do you want?
Which causes the separation.
Causes separation.
Everything goes back to the question that the Lord gave us. I present to you today.
Life, death.
And now people are gonna have to start making decisions. We're really in the start of people having to make real fucking decisions. And I'm gonna be real. Abortion is life and death situation because you are considering a life within this.
This conversation, this situation. This is really like a main artery in America. Abortions is a major thing for these people, man. Roe versus Wade, man. We've been learning about this shit since we was in elementary and middle school, high school, college, man.
And if I could say, imagine, what about all the men of the nation of Israel who didn't even know they had a baby? Or the woman knew she was pregnant, then she went on ahead and, did her thing.
Herself.
And then said, I was pregnant. I seen shows on that shit.
That happens,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Women are mad that they took their convenience of murdering a soul. The convenience of it.
That's why you know God is not a woman. Okay. God is not a woman. Because if God was a woman, according to how you women are, man, that would be no. That's how you know that God is a man. Is because that He's a merciful power. It's just that simple. You know that the Lord is a man because He's a merciful power. There's no mercy in women. Women don't give a fuck about their blood. These women nowadays, especially, well, I mean, literally, yeah, it does, but you know.
Yeah, I know what you
But these women don't give a fuck about the bloodline or the family or the nation or any of these things.
That's the spirit, because yesterday I was watching what's called Black Box. And within Black Box, you had an individual who was like a deadbeat, and then another individual who passed away. But the person who passed away was some crazy shit. The mom was like a mad scientist, put their spirit within the deadbeat dude.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy, but nevertheless, the person who died, he kind of went back to her in the spirit, and they kind of met each other and shit. And then he noticed around the house that all his pictures was taken down and shit. And then she basically was like, I don't love your fucking ass. As soon as he passed away, she didn't give a damn.
See? It be like that. And another thing too is that's why, with women, but that's another key component to women as well. Women are created to learn to love. That's why, because this is balance it out. According to the law, when a husband's dead, she's what? She's released from being underneath the law of her husband. So that's just it's just a natural. Women learn to love. That's why, again, but that, like you said, hey man, if I die, my woman moves the fuck on, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm in the spirit world. Bring out your precept.
This is going back to the vision. Matthew chapter 13, verse 29, the main point is in 30. But he said, nay, least while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Mm-hmm. Let both grow together unto the harvest. Mm-hmm. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reaper, gather ye together first the tares, to bind them in bundles, to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Yeah, so the Lord is, He's making in that division.
Can you hold this for me?
The righteous against the wicked. Yeah. In this particular the wicked being the tares, the righteous being the wheat. And the Lord is going to gather the righteous, which are the wheat, into His barn, which is His chariot.
Yeah, and it's all going to be through the judgment. It's all going to be through the judgments of how you deal with these things. You want to make sure, like you said, a lot of people through their ignorance or through their lack of knowledge, or it didn't matter to them, they're going to start judging things wickedly, and the Lord's going to get pissed off by you, man. Oh, they're taking gay rights. Shut your fucking mouth.
Right.
Shut your fucking mouth. You're dealing with emotions. These women. Again, that's why a lot of these women going to start getting they issue, man. Because women are prone to wicked judgment, man. Women just love wicked judgment, man. It's just like, he's a nice man. Yeah, he's gay. That's just mean. What the fuck is mean? What the fuck does that even mean? But these women, that's their mind frame. And really these weak ass niggas too, man. All right. Hey, we're going to close up it's time to close up and everything. So if you got to close the scripture, you can hit it. If not, we're going to close up. Bring it up.
Isaiah 32 and 5. The vile person shall no more be called liberal, nor the churl said to be bountiful.
Oh yeah, that liberal shit is going out the window, man. Being liberal is the reason why America is dying. America was a better country when it was, hey, it took a liberal president, Obama, to come into office, and he created more debt than all the presidents before him together. See, a lot of people are so stupid, they don't even realize that the conditions that the world is in right now, a lot of it got to do with Obama. Biden ain't nothing but an Obama puppet, man. All right, so this liberal shit is going out of the window. Be conservative. We're closed-minded to all of these things. All right? And we're going to be bold in the spirit to our judgment. So fuck you homos. Fuck you wicked women. Right? Fuck wickedness in general. Matter of fact, I got to close the scripture. Get Habakkuk 1 and 4, and that's what we're going to close up. All right, we're not swayed by wrong judgment. We're yearning for righteous judgment.
Right.
So when niggas get their TVs turned off, hey man, that's a blessing, man. Because judgment is going up. Wow. All right? You gotta close up. You gotta just hold the joint.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1 and verse 4. Therefore the law is slack.
Start at 3 actually.
Slack. Verse 3. Why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance?
Yeah, that's all we've been experiencing from day one of waking up to this truth. We've been beholding grievances.
Right.
When you woke up to this truth, like you were saying going into earlier, when we was ignorant in the world, we ain't no shit. You just saw a homo and you just like, that shit's weird, but you know, you keep it moving because you don't necessarily understand the fullness of the judgment that should come with it. Be like, or you know, like, man, talking to another man's woman, that just doesn't feel right. Like it's like the do unto others as you want to do. But then you learn this truth. They be like, hell nah, that shit is, nigga gotta get put to death. You evolve with it, okay? So the Lord has done nothing but shown us wrong judgments to what? Build us up and get us in this position of being righteous judges. How can you be a judge if you don't understand good versus evil? Don't nobody understand good versus evil more than us.
Right.
Who's the one to tell everybody that's wrong or that's right? It sure as hell not gonna be Steve Harvey or TD Jakes. All right, keep going, bro.
For spoiling and violence are before me.
That's all that's before us, spoiling and violence. Keep going.
And there are that raise up strife and contention.
That's all that's out here, strife and contention. And I can't imagine what the next year and a half, if we're still here, has in store, man. By the time we get to 2024, let Trump run for office again, man. These niggas gonna be, man, they gonna be murking stuff in the streets, man. Keep going.
Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth.
Yeah, the law's been slack. So again, you can drop it, bro. We in the times now where we're not gonna be slack with this law. We're in the time of the law being established. Hey man, we're not gonna hide behind the fact. We're gonna be wise, knowing that there's a time and a place to speak your opinion. You know, advise your loved ones around you. It's a hot time now, contentious moments now. Keep your opinion to yourself when it's necessary. We out here to speak on righteousness versus wickedness out here, but in your day-to-day, don't get caught up in it.
Right. All
right? But nevertheless, man, it's only gonna get worse and worse with that division because things are gonna start getting taken away, man. Let that gay shit get taken away and see how these moles start acting, man. All right, so with that, we're gonna give all the glory and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to our apostles and elders, and until next time, shalom.
Shalom.